welcome in. What's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday night football. Thursday night it is. Canadian Football League starting up in a few moments. Excuse me, about 8 minutes or so till kickoff. We got the Calgary Stampeders over there in Ottawa, taking on the Redblacks. Let's go. Who's ready to rock and roll? Who's ready? Thursday nights. We got Thursday night football. We got Friday night football. And we got 2 CFL games on Sunday. Saturday. It's 1 on Thursday, 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday. There's a little hour or so in between, but there's no Sunday games. So I have a full day off before I go back to work on Monday. So no game on Sunday. And there's no European League of Football this weekend, Saturday, Sunday mornings. So I have the whole day Sunday off until right before I go back to work Monday morning. So it's a light football weekend. What I'm also doing is Saturday morning, the Hall of Fame enshrinement. So I was like, I got some time in the morning before the CFL game. I'll do a watch along with you guys, discuss the Hall of Famers. Past Hall of Famers, previous Hall of Famers, this year's 2025 class, and possible class next year. Maybe we'll go through, we'll talk about the possible 15 finalists for next year, getting a jump start on that. But we'll be covering all that is NFL tomorrow morning, and then I'll redirect you over to the CFL game that starts right after that. And then, so we'll do that Saturday morning. That is 1 o'clock Eastern time on Saturday. Yep. Saturday. Okay. What's going on, Hood? What's going on? Ski on the vertical side. Welcome in. Make sure you guys vote in the poll. We got a tight game today, I believe. The Stampeders don't have Vernon Adams. He's out for the week with the concussion protocol and stuff. So he is out, and Dru Brown isn't going to play quarterback for the Redblacks either. So they're both down there starting quarterbacks. The Redblacks are home. A little scary. Crum has more experience than Walker in the CFL, at least. PJ Walker, that came in relief, didn't look good for the Stampeders. I'm kind of worried, but PJ Walker got a little time to practice all week. Maybe he gets a little bit in sync with his players, but it was kind of a disaster from the third quarter on last week, and the Stamps got the big ugly L. Whether it's Crum or Schultz of the Redblacks, they'll be okay. The Stamps defense needs to step up big time. What's going on, Phillips, on the vertical side? I'll get to that in a moment there, Phillips. I'll get to that in a moment. So the defense really has to play a lot better. They were way too soft, way too shaky. And now they got to take down the Redblacks, get back in the winning ways, because they're now behind the Riders in their division. So number 2, PJ Walker warming up, making his first career CFL start. Yikes. So the Alouettes are a little bit different than the Redblacks. Their defense is way better, so maybe it'll be easier for PJ Walker. Maybe he does a bunch better. We hope so. I'm leaning towards the Stamps, but it's a coin flip. I hope the Stamps, but I feel like this is coming down to a field goal, maybe a touchdown at the end for whoever wins. I see a lot of 2-and-outs, a lot of drives that stall, and less points than per usual for these teams. Those are my thoughts. Those are my little predictions, if you will. Phillips, the NFL news. Yeah, McLaurin trying to get that extension, and he's demanding a trade. So there's plenty to talk about with that. We could do that Saturday if nothing happens by Saturday. But McLaurin, that'll be a big dagger to the Commanders' offense if they trade that little guy. So that is interesting here going into August, that McLaurin wants out. Show me the money or get me out of here, is what he's saying. You got to bet on the game? No, thank you, but you can let us know. That's fine. You can let us know there, Ski. The guy in the building, that silly penguin, is back again. Let's go through who else showed up on the horizontal side. Mossy just popping in. We got Cho Moss, the evil twin, the Raider, and the Premium showing up and showing out. Lovely. Premium was born ready. Nice. The Redblacks are -3.5, and the over-under is up to 50.5. Yeah. I don't like either of those plays. I'm just gonna watch for a good time. I wouldn't. This is too risky. You don't know how these backup quarterbacks are gonna play. Too scary. Delay popping in before he covers the Hall of Fame game. I gotta cover the CFL because that is what we're building up instead of preseason football. What's up, delay? We got the Sticks 4 days in a row. It's only 3 days this week because they got 2 games on Saturday. No game on Sunday this weekend. Go Redblacks, says McCool. All right. The over-under is 48.5, says McCool. They just showed on the screen 50.5, so the line must have just moved in the last 10 minutes. The guy says play under. What up, 2008? Has there been a guy? Has there been a guy named Cal or Gary that played for the Stampeders? There's probably been multiple. And then they took those 2 great guys and formed the team. Oh, that's what we're going to play with Cal and Gary. Calgary. KC is in the house. What's going on? Can't Control Life showing up nice and early. Behind you. Tell us about the footballs. Yep, I'll go through them in 2 minutes. Let me just shout out everybody else, Justin. Just in time. And then I'll go through all my autographs. You can see on the vertical side, you can see all of them. Horizontal side, you can't see them all. Okay. Give me a moment there, Justin. Premium, the Vince for the land and his Sasquatchness joining us, getting ready. Kickoff is starting in about 3 minutes. As they're taking a little commercial, Vince loves his Crumbackers. The Dustin Crumbackers. 5 Guys? Getting some 5 Guys? What's up, Gooner? The Sasky Gooner. Steve from New Hampshire is here. The Gaming Boy showing up nice and early and ready. Dave Perez says game over. The game hasn't even begun, my man. RNJ showing up. What's new, what's new, what's new? Football has begun. We got a light weekend with no European League of Football. So CFL tonight, tomorrow, 2 games on Saturday, and we're covering the Hall of Fame for 2 hours before the CFL. Trey Lance is starting for the Chargers tonight, so that's all you need to know about that game. Disaster. What up, Ultimate Sports Network? Boom, boom, boom. I don't know. Check out ESPN there, Ultimate. Check out ESPN. Well, that's going to be a sloppy disaster for Trey Lance. I have a little post on my community tab about what you think of Trey Lance and his future, so go vote on that as well. Can the NFL, Cam and NFL, PJ Walker handle 3 downs of Football League? I don't know. He didn't look good last week, Moss. Did not look good. You got Mills going. All right. All right. Oh, I didn't do my picks on my roster, so I can't. Oh well. Unless I go run now, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not interested in the pick'em, and I missed this is gonna be my 3rd pick that I missed this year with the pick'em, and I'll have to do the fantasy for the next 3 days. I hate the CFL fantasy so much. I hate it so much. I just don't like it. Don't like it. What up, Steven? PJ Walker, XFL legend. Yeah, when he crapped out when he was playing with the Roughnecks, and then went half a season for COVID back in 2020. He was so good. So good. And then now he's just mid. What are my thoughts on McLaurin? I saw that he wanted to get traded. Nothing happened yet though, right? He just requested a trade. I don't think anything's brewing yet. I just saw that 10 minutes ago. Steve from New Hampshire is here. Boom, bada, boom, bada, boom. Yeah, this game is on TSN if you're in Canada. Otherwise, CFL Plus. Let's see what is happening. All right, what's up, Tom? What's going on? I'll go through those footballs in 30 seconds. Well, 30 seconds to a minute. I didn't forget about you. Did not forget. They are on the side. It looks like, wait, they said Dru Brown wasn't going to play today. That's what I was reading. Why has he got his helmet on? Is he going to be backup? Is he emergency? They said he wasn't going to play, but he's got his helmet on, which is a little bit interesting. Yeah, but I'll go through the footballs in a moment. Alright, hold on. I'm just finishing things. The Redblacks going to kick off to the Stamps to start this game. Alright, let's go. There it is. Bang. Boom. Returning for the 27. Right to left. Past the 35. Going upfield. Bringing the tackle. Gets a block. To the 40. Trying to get to the outside. 45 to the 48-yard line. Good return. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, Horton on the return. And now comes PJ to the Walker. There he is. Alright, 1 second. There we go. Here in Seattle is interested in his services. So many teams should be interested in his services. Everybody. What up, Kimball? Vermont is here as well. What's going on? No dog in the fight on the vertical side. All good, my man. And hands it off up the middle. Mills gets to the 51-yard on the carry. Yikes. All right, so what we got? We got a Peyton Manning football. Warren Moon Hall of Famer in 06. We got Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, Kurt Warner. And then we got a Kurt Warner with Isaac Bruce and Troy Holt. I need the Marshall Faulk for that one. We got Patty Mahomes, Marshall Faulk, Barry Sanders, LaDainian Tomlinson, Champ Bailey, DeAndre Hopkins, and then we got the Bills from the 90s. Bruce Smith, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas, and Jim Kelly, all on one football. All right, at the 52nd and 9, takes a snap. Walker, slanting over the middle, hits his man, making 5 yards to midfield, and it'll be 4 yards short of a first down. It'll be a quick little 2 and out as he hits Jones. So that is what we expected. And we're going to see a lot of that unless they get in the zone quite soon. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh, and then I also have Deion Sanders off camera, Emmitt Smith, Marcus Allen, David Johnson, Larry Bird basketball, and Shaquille O'Neal basketball. So those... And then I got like 13 to 15 baseballs. Oh, they're staying on the field. The offense trying to jump off sides. I don't know. Ooh, the defense moved and the offense line crossed to touch him to make it seem like he was off sides. So that might be 5 yards on the offense. It didn't look like he was across the line. What up, Benny? Who actually likes American football? It's so overrated. It's great. It is great. It's the best players in the world, though. I don't know why it's overrated. I mean, it's got its problems, of course, but it's the best players to play football in the world. I mean, you got Canadian Football League and the European Football League, European League of Football, that and the UFL that have some talent, but of course they want to go to the NFL. That's where the money is, so that's where the best players flock. So I wouldn't say it's overrated, but maybe it's different than the CFL. And returning for the 23, jukes to the 30-yard line on the return left to right for the Redblacks after the punt. And Dru Brown is playing. I was reading yesterday that he wasn't going to play. And I guess things changed in a day, and now he's out there, which makes it even worse for the Stampeders. Go Stamps, go, Game Boy. The Rising Riders and the Riding Rhinos. Gotcha. Those are the footballs out there. What up, Raider 420? Watch Canadian football now because of me. Good stuff. Love it, love it, love it. All football, all the time. Marino Ricky Williams, but all the other good stuff in soccer and hockey. Cool memorabilia. Yep. Oh, and I got 4 pucks. I got 4 players from the Avalanche. I got those in the last couple of years. Those are the recent stuff because they do the signings close to me, so that's nice. All right, at the 31-yard line, swings it up top into the flat, breaks a tackle, and only gets to the 34, 3 yards on the catch, to Karam. So Brown throws it to Karam as they go and dual quarterback out there. That's interesting. CFL is more exciting. I think that's just a biased opinion. But the NFL best players are amazing. What makes it more exciting? Because they go to motion before before the play. I mean, that's the only thing that's more exciting. When you say that the better players make the better plays, and that would be more exciting. But I don't know. I mean, you get a lot of garbage time stuff for the CFL. And there's always a chance that they can come back, but yeah, I would say the excitement's the same. If all the level is similar, then the excitement of it's the same at any level, whether it's elementary, high school, college. If the level's close, then you get some exciting games. So, yeah. What up, Murdoch? What's happening? Very glad tonight's game is on CFL Plus, says Steve from New Hampshire. Nice. Stamps can't win this game. They got to get the running game going with Mills. But it's 2nd and 6 for Dru Brown and the Redblacks at the 35. Sets him in motion. Oh, the fly ball, bad snap. Bouncy. He slides down, recovering at the 12. 2 and out. What a disaster. Luckily, he's able to slide on it and recover it, but this should give the Stampeders good field position after the punt. Oh, man, boom, over his head. See ya. Nice. Well, we'll stay tuned. If anybody's watching the Hall of Fame game as well, if you just give us updates on the score, that'd be great. I don't expect much scoring for the Chargers and Lions game, but you can keep me posted because I'm going to be locked in to the CFL. All right, punting from his goal line and kicks it from the 3. Foop. All right, let's go Stamps. Huge blunder, bounces, scoops up to the 49 to midfield and down at the 51-yard line of the Redblacks. Let's go. Out comes P.J. Walker yet again. The Rouge is nonstop. I like the Rouge. I wish the NFL had bigger end zones and they took advantage of that extra oomph. So that you're right there, Gunnar. You are right. Your opinion of the reason the CFL is more exciting than the NFL is much less drama. The drama. I don't know. Maybe just don't hear about it. Like maybe if we had all the TSN over here and all the CFL talk. And Twitter, like, I don't know if they're hopping on that, and there's less teams and there's less to talk about. I think if the CFL had 32 teams like the NFL, the same amount of drama. The Rouge. Always right about sports. There, Gunnar. Maybe you're always right about the soccer. Soccer and the hockey. Did I see the golf fight? I did not. I am a slacker when it comes to watching that golf thing. I did not watch that. I need you guys to message me on Discord to remind me tonight. I don't have anything to do tonight before tomorrow, so I must remember. It can't be that long. It's got to be like within 2 minutes. But I keep forgetting to watch. You guys gotta hop on my Discord. Everything's in the details, the description. Join the Discord. Keep me posted. I keep forgetting. My world is like so different off of like my mind is just already on to the next thing. NFL teams play the CFL rules would be awesome. Yeah, I don't think the CFL would have a chance anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They wouldn't have a chance. CFL would get crushed. And here we go. Throwing it down low. Hits his man and gets about 5 to the 46-yard line. Nice. Brooks on the catch. So 2nd and 5 coming up for the Stamps. Let's move down. Let's get a first down. Can we see a first down? And maybe we get a touchdown. I don't want a field goal. NFL versus CFL. 2 games. One with American rules and the other with Canadian. It would still be a blowout. There'd be no chance. It doesn't matter what rules. I'm sorry. Like, the players are that far ahead of the CFL. And here we go. Looking, throwing it up top. Overthrown, incomplete, going to Rhymes. Just think, the best quarterback can't even make the practice squad in the NFL. The best quarterback isn't a practice squad guy. And that's just going with quarterback situations. Then you go and look at the offense and defensive lines. They would just get manhandled, crushed, beat down. They'd have no time to pass. They'd have forever to the NFL would have plenty of time to pass. There's no disrespect to the CFL, but it's not the 50s and 60s anymore. Everything is to the NFL. The best guys, the best elite athletes are in the NFL. So it's just the way it is. And snap, hold, kick, 53-yarder! Wide left, no good. And returning it out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 down the sideline. Stays up to the 40, breaks the tackle down the sideline. And goes about close to midfield on the return. Paredes can't put 3 on the board. They can't get 1 for the Rouge. And the Redblacks return it to about midfield. What up, Ace? What's going on? Man, oh man, PJ Walker isn't he didn't even stand a chance in the NFL. You can name 1,000 guys? Go ahead. I'll call your bluff. Vince Young? Vince Young was terrible in the NFL. Manziel was terrible in the NFL. Ricky Williams, he had many problems. He had a few good years in the NFL. Ricky Williams. So your argument is Ricky Williams sucked for the CFL, but he did well for the Dolphins. Okay. I don't know how that proves your point. He went back to the NFL and he did it right again. So I don't know what your point is. That's just one running back. Why are the Stamps underdog? The Redblacks are home and the Stamps don't have Vernon Adams. He played lots of NFL and backed up in the CFL. PJ Walker, he was like 3rd string. He didn't last. He didn't hack in the NFL. There's not much of an argument you have, Marcy. I know you love the CFL and I love it too, but there's no chance that the CFL would compare against the NFL. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, the Redblacks only have 1 win, but yeah, no Vernon Adams. No Vernon Adams for the Stamps, and that's a huge hit. Huge hit. All right, so they got to the 49-yard line, going left to right. And hands up the middle and stuffed. No gain. Moon Flutie Garcia. Flutie sucked in the NFL, and he was one of the best players in the CFL, proves my point. Garcia was okay. He was pretty good. Moon was good in both leagues. Okay. Theismann was alright, but that was back in the day when they were somewhat closer in level. Also the 80s and 90s. Now in 2025, name somebody in the last 10 years. All those guys are way, like, the game is so, there's no chance. So you're saying there's no way. There's no way. Throws it up top, hits his man to midfield, about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4. It's going to be a defensive game, people. Defensive game. Moncrief on the stop. He was throwing to Addison for a few yards. Let's go, Andrew. Let's go. So you're naming like 10 guys. Okay, so the 10 guys, even though I give you all those guys, I'll give them to you. Go ahead. Even though half of them are not even close. But let's say I give you all 10 of those guys you just named. All the other guys in the NFL, all the other 1,500 players are better than CFL players. So I'll give you the 10, and then the 1,400 players in the NFL. So it's 1,500 minus 100. So 1,500. I'll give you another 100. I'll give you another 100. Cut it down to 1,400. So 1,400 players, and you got 10. And not much of a return there. And PJ Walker coming back out there again. Aju making the Colts wide receiver. He's not. He with injuries, they brought him in at the end of the list for the Colts. He's not making the team. Aju's not making the Colts roster. What up, Stark making vanilla? And the NFL players come and fail up there. After they fail at the NFL, they go and fail at the CFL. Moss, you need to rethink your thought process, man. Nobody in the CFLs in the last 20 years is going to the NFL and tearing it up. They're barely making rosters, if that. You got to go and look at all the players in the CFL. The best guy you have is Nathan Rourke, and he's an above-average quarterback in the CFL. There's nobody. Marshawn Lynch and Colin Kaepernick created a hockey diversity. I did not see that, Cameron. Nope. Did not see it. NFL star players with our rules would be great. I get that you think it's going to be great, but they would not stand a chance. It would be a blowout. It would be like 60-something to like 6. I love the CFL. It's great. It just doesn't compare to the quality of players. That's what I'm saying, Mossy. The game would not be competitive if you put the CFL to the NFL. CFL to possibly the UFL and ELF possibly. That could be close. But not CFL to NFL. The CFL to the UFL or the CFL to the ELF would be closer than CFL to NFL. That's my point. I love this. I love the Canadian football. All right, here we go from the 12 right to left. Well, then clarify the exact points. And roll to the outside. Walker in the middle. Back to the 30. 35 to the 37. First down for the Stamps. Let's go. First down. Rhymes coming on through. When I'm saying a game of the NFL players playing each other with the CFL rules. So you're saying if the NFL players play the CFL rules, the CFL will have a chance? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm saying that wouldn't even be close still. It doesn't matter what rules they are. And runs it up the middle, going up top to the 43 yards on the run by Mills. Flutie and Moon came from the CFL. Yes, way back in the day, the 80s and 90s there, Steve. 80s and 90s. Keep me posted there, Moss, with the NFL. Are you covering the NFL, or are you covering this game too? You might be covering this game. All right, here we go from the 39. Second and 8. Only give him 2 on that. Walker, plenty of time, throwing over the middle. Hits his man at the 40. First down to 37. Very nice. What a play. What a catch. Let's go. Rhymes coming through again with a big play. A big play. Let's go. Awesome stuff. Awesome blossom. Inside Redblacks territory. Yeehaw, people. Yeehaw. Alright, at the 38-yard line. Driving in field goal range at the moment. And hands it off in the middle. Come on, stuffed. Nowhere to go. Redblacks front 4. Crushing them. Well done. If the NFL played the CFL, I don't think it'll happen. It'd be great if they played. If they played 2 games in the offseason, maybe they play sometime in February. That'd be nice. Can we get a whoop whoop? That's right, Ace. Maybe they play at the end of February. They can play 2 games back to back. 1 week and then the next week. Happy birthday, Charles. Let's go. And over the middle hits his man and gets about 8. It'll be 3rd and 2, just short of a first down. Oh, man. So close, yet so far. Baldwin with the catch. What is this guy doing out there? Baldwin, first catch of the season. Haven't seen that guy before, but welcome in, Baldwin. What up, Terry? Stamp's going to win? I hope so, but they're not looking good. PJ Walker's a little rough. What's up, Eric? You bet on Calgary. They're plus 100. Parides coming out there to kick the field goal. He missed a 53-yarder. Good luck there, Eric. Good luck. Man, oh man. Would have liked a touchdown, but a 37-yard field goal attempt coming. Snap, hold, kick! Inside the left upright. Let's go. We got 3 on the board. There it is. And the Murdoch is in the building. Murdoch. Murdoch. Man, oh man, oh man. Out comes Dru Brown at the 40-yard line. Let's see what they can do. A little 2 and out. Back-to-back 2 and outs. But one was because of a huge fumble. But 3rd time's the charm for the Redblacks. Let's see what they can do. 3-0. They got 3. They got a 3-fer. And play action fake throws in the middle for a 6er. Catch and fall. It'll be 2nd and 4 after Hardy makes the reception. Murdoch's a force, says the premium. A force. Yeah, Tuck the puppy. What's good, Tuck? 3-0 Stamps. It's going to be a long day, though. Long, long day. 3.5 left in the first quarter. And throws it up top. It's his man right at the 60. Drop it. Oh, I thought he caught it for a first down. He dropped it. Would have been a 6-yard reception to move the chains by Addison, but doesn't come down with it. He had it. Tried to tuck it in. Got hit. And that ball comes out. So another 2 and out for the Redblacks, and they shall punt it away. Redblacks going to be sleeping in the basement. That's right, Nookie, that's right. Punted away from the 35. In the basement they go. Returning it from the 18. Down the sideline, 25. Cutting up to the 30. Finds a hole. Oh, gets tripped down. Had a chance to break it loose. Man, Horton could have took that one to the house. But there's a flag coming down late. The Giants are looking for Bigfoot as we speak. Bigfoot, silly Bigfoot. They don't tell us what the penalty is, and they go to a commercial. Oh, Giants fan, not in the building at the moment. What up, Ron Duffney? What's happening on the vertical front? Welcome in, Ron. Welcome in. All right, finishing up my coffee here as we're winding down the first quarter. Only one game tonight, peoples. One game tomorrow. Tomorrow night's game is 8:30 Eastern Time. And then we don't have to wake up early Saturday or Sunday. We have to sleep in, people. It's going to be great. But it's the last sleeping in that I'm going to get because tons of football, tons of work, a whole bunch of stuff. Man, oh man. Bum ba da bum 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 ba da dum bum bum. All right. All right, PJ. Time to get in the zone today. Get in the zone. Why is that font different? The modules. Why is your font weird? That's weird. Anyways, alright, so it must have been on the Stamps. They're backed up at their own 10. Must have been holding that they didn't tell us. Out to the 12-yard line. Mills not able to break anything through. It'll be 2nd and 8. Let's get a first down. Do not go 2 and out. Backed up in your own zone. That is not pretty. Not good news. All right. Yeah, so that other pointless preseason game is starting up now. No big deal. 5 for 7, 75 yards so far for Walker. A couple nice deep passes. Good stuff. Only rushing 3. Got a spy. And throwing it down low. Too high and far out of bounds. Incomplete to Dominique Rhymes. And 2 and out for the Stamps, and they got to punt it away. What up, BTV? What's going on? Mister. Smash that like button. Subscribe it up. Yeah. We got to keep cruising with the CFL. We got to get to 3,000 subscribers by the NFL season. We need 166 more. We got one so far today. Boom. So, punt for the Stamps. Redblacks should get good field position. Backing them up to the 45, left to right to the 50, 55. Bang, shellac down just past midfield to the 53-yard line of the Stamps. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. So, yep. We need at least 6 more subs to get to 2840. That would be nice for tonight. Week 9, people. The 5-2 Stampeders against the 1-6 Redblacks. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Should be a close, low-scoring affair here. And that's what we're getting so far. No touchdowns yet. Brown stepping up the pocket, throwing it up top. Overthrows his man. Good thing he did. Could have been picked off. But incomplete going up there to White. Huh. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, invite your grandma, bring them to the Rhino Nation. That is the deal. We need more and more people. We're going to be covering a bunch of preseason games in August. We're going to cover the rest of the CFL all the way to November. We do it all. Do it all. All right, 90 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown, deep over the middle, hits his man over the defender, can't get a hand on it to the 30. And a first down. Inside Stamps territory. Eugene to the Lewis, coming through with a nice play. Ba-da-boom, boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. I'll spend the night together from now until forever. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Take it to the house, Murdoch. Take it to the house. Stamps better get some pressure on Dru Brown. Force some bad throws. All right, at the 29. And hands it up top. The Stamps are there, but a 3-yard run by the stand back. Stand back. Man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Take it to the house. Not gonna happen, Murdoch. Not gonna happen. And swings it down low, trying to get a little screen going, and due to the 19-yard line and a first down. It works to stand back. The Redblacks on the attack. What's in that mug? Coffee. Coffee. All right, 1st and 10 inside the danger zone. Get mad, Stamps. Get mad. Play some defense. And hands sends it up the middle, breaks through, stiff arm to the 12. 6 yards on the run. Stand back yet again. And that's the end of the first quarter. 1 down. 3 to go. Pish posh. Pish posh yourself there, Stark Baking Vanilla. If anybody wants some delicious, tasty recipes and desserts, or just want to look at them for a lot less in calories, check out Stark Baking Vanilla on the Instagram. On the gram. Do it. Check it out. Brown is taking over. He's putting a good drive together. It's a good drive there, Murdoch. Marching down the field. Must hold him to a field goal. And then we can have a nice little 3-3 game. Aloha, Duffney. Aloha. Welcome on the vertical side. Glad to have you back in action. Non-stop football on this channel. We got some preseason lined up on my schedule. I got 2 games on Sunday, August 10th. 2 games on Sunday, August 10th. What else do I have? I might have 1 game on Saturday night on the 16th of August. Let's see. We got another one on Sunday the 17th. No, we got 2 on Sunday the 17th. So 2 on the 10th, 1 on the 16th, 2 on the 17th. We got 1 on the 18th. And 1 on Saturday the 23rd. So let's see. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7? What do we got? 7 games. Yeah, I'm covering 7 preseason games, maybe 8. 7, maybe 8. Yeah. But at least 7. Pineapple pizza sticks. What the heck? The worst cooks ever. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Pineapple pizza. Ridiculous, I tell you. Ridiculous. Hey-o, got another sub. Let's go. Let's keep it going. All right, the Redblacks go right to left at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 4. Brown to the end zone. Boom! He makes the grab for a touchdown. Redblacks on top. Is that Hardy? The Hardy boy. Can't see the number. I'm pretty sure that's Hardy boy. 6-3 Redblacks. Oh, baby. Brown to Hardy. Touchdown time. The weak sauce Stamps defense. Yep, Hardy it is. Confirmed. I finally see his number. Spins the football on the field. Redblacks on top. What up, Terrence? The Redblacks take the lead. Crazy. What up, Michael? You thought you were subscribed, but you weren't. Welcome in, Michael. Welcome in. Extra point up and good. Glad to have you in the Rhino Nation, Michael. Glad to have you. The White Sox have some good players. That, I don't know. I got nothing. Appreciate that. I guess you were number 2835. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We need at least 5 more today. We got to keep on crushing it on the sub front. Moving to the NFL season quite soon. 7-3 Redblacks on top. I think the Redblacks are the sleeper team. See them in the Great Cup. Terrence, they're 1-6. They're 1-6. Man, they're going to just play lights out football for the rest of the season? Man, that would be a prediction and a half there, Terrence. If that happens, that would be That would probably make you a lot of money, and that's pretty intense. That is a crazy, crazy, crazy prediction. All right, the Stamps are turning it left to right from the 19, out to the 35, and rolled over to the 41. All right, it's time. Come on, Walker. Come on. Rhino, Rhino, Rhino. Rhino's in the chat. Man, oh man. Hardy open on the slants. How did they ever get one? It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Oh, I love that commercial. Was it a Snickers commercial, I believe? I believe it was Snickers. We're losing 45-6. How the heck did we ever get 6? It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Forget the actual score. I got to look up that commercial. Man, they hand it to Mills up top. Only gets 2. They cannot get the running game going, which is going to be a huge disaster for Calgary. They can't get it going. It might have been like 35-3 or something along those lines. We got to see who knows. Who knows that commercial? Snickers commercial. How the heck did we get 3? It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Gonna be here for a while? I think it's a Snickers commercial. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. Walk over the middle. Bam! Hits his man Brooks. First down. Breaking tackles. Ramming over the Redblacks. Boom, boom, boom. He's getting the lawnmower going as well. Bang. That's what I'm talking about. Get it done, Eric. Eric? You're going to throw the ball to Eric? He is a bad, bad receiver. You guys got to know that. You got to know that. You got to know that line. You got to know it. Man, you never know. Dustin Crum impressed last year. He had his moments, but overall he was pretty down and out. And hands it up top and skirts his way for 5. Decent run there for Mills on first down. Yep, that was a nice pass there by Walker. It's about time. Crank that lawnmower. Huzzah, Brooks. Keep pounding on the Mills. Got to open up the passing game. The Redblacks defense, it's holding its own against the Stamps so far. Shutting down the run, not letting up any big plays. I like to mob it. I like to mob it. We're going to see overtime in the CFL game this year? Probably. There'll be a few, not many, but there'll be a few. Play action fake, looking. Walker all day to pass. Throws it deep. And intercepted the 11. All time to pass and a terrible throw. And tackled at the 21-yard line. Oh, man, all day. All day to pass and throws an interception. Nobody home, nobody open. And Walker throws to the Redblacks. Yikes. What up, 13? Welcome in, 13. How we doing? Whew, we got a 7-3 game with the Redblacks up here in the first half. Man, oh man. PJ Walker throwing an interception. We need him to not do that. We need the short stuff. We need dinks and dunks, screens, running game, occasional deep ball, but we need him to not make mistakes. And there is mistake number 1. As a backup, you need him to just be like a game manager. Take the 2 and outs if you have to. Short stuff. I mean, at least that was a long interception, and the Redblacks have it at their own 21. But still. Walker throwing it to the wrong team. All day to pay. All day to pass. All night to gas. Rough stuff. The chocolate Hostess cupcakes or the orange ones? I really don't eat them, but I'm a chocolate guy. The orange guy? Orange is my favorite color, but food-wise, no thank you. I don't want my food orange. Unless it's the orange Sour Patch Kids or those little orange chuckles, then those are delicious. Anyways, but, yeah. The orange. Who the heck likes the orange ones? It's all about chocolate. Should have known better than to throw it into traffic. Why isn't he throwing out of bounds or trying to scramble or something? I don't know. He just sits in the pocket, doesn't step up. He throws it. The safety cuts over and picks it off. Man, I don't think he saw the safety coming from the other side. He had to step the other way, but nope. Henderson came through. Amari Henderson with the pick. 3rd career interception for that little guy. Sticks has never seen the orange ones. And 5-yard run to the 26 for the Redblacks. Stand back, stand back. 5 likes to the big 4. Oh, let's go. You can't forget those orange Reese's peanut butter cups. They're in orange packages, but the food isn't orange. I love me some Reese's peanut butter cups. Squash or a carrot? And throwing it up top. Hits his man. First down to the 35-40. Still on his feet to the 46. Can't tackle him. Easy peasy for the Eugene to the Lewis. Bang. Moving the sticks. Man, oh man. Soft coverage. Easy little mini slant. Got him. Twinkies all day long. Yeah, but you know what? I probably, in my whole Twinkie eating career, I probably had to have less than 20 Twinkies in my lifetime. 2 for 44 for Lewis on the day so far. And hands to the stand back up top. Gobbled up. Maybe gets a yard. What up, Journeys? Who do I think is going to win at the current moment? I'm going to still say the Stampeders, but it's bad form with PJ Walker out there. He's not making me confident about the Stamps winning this game there, Journeys. Not making me confident. Dru Brown, definitely the better quarterback tonight. And at the 49-yard line, 2nd and 8. 10 minutes left in the second quarter, 7-3. Redblacks on top. Takes a snap, looking, he's got time, sits in the pocket all day, delivers it down low, he's got to break an open field tackle and does not. Only gets about 4 yards to the 53, and it'll be 3rd and 4. Stand back on the catch. Yeah, it's going to be a low-scoring, close game. It's going to come down to the last, 5 minutes of this game, I think. We'll see who comes through in the clutch. PJ Walker or Dru Brown. I don't like it, though. I don't like it, I must say. Stamps are in 2nd place. They're behind the Rough Riders. The Riders who won the Stamps lost last week. Returning for the 13-15. Tackled out of bounds at the 20 for the Stampeders. Their own 20-yard line with the ball. Would I rather never have McDonald's again or Buffalo Wild Wings? McDonald's, never again. I love me some Buffalo Wild Wings. There's some other wing places that are okay, but there's plenty of fast food places to easily make up for the McDonald's off the map. Like if we just woke up and McDonald's was erased from our minds, it didn't exist out there, I don't think anybody would care. They would just be like, whatever. So they just deleted all the McDonald's off the face of the earth, and McDonald's was erased from their memory. No big deal. Life is the same. No one's going to be like, man, McDonald's. You'd prefer to never have McDonald's again, too? Yep. You're digging through the gear. Good stuff. Yeah, I got lots of jerseys behind me, footballs, bobbleheads, McFarlane, starting lineups, little Nomi. Can you not see him? No, you can. You can see him. Oh, you can't see him on the horizontal side. The vertical side, you can see everything. But not the horizontal side. What up, Grave? What's going on? Welcome in. Hope your team wins. Yeah, the Hall of Fame game is on right now. Keep me posted. If you're going to chill in here, keep me posted with the score and the updates. Trey Lance is starting with the Chargers, so that is going to be one lame game, I must say. Lame-o. Must have been an illegal block. Illegal block in the back, and the Stamps start with their own 8 instead of the 20. Left to right, hands to the middle. Mills out to the 15, 7 yards on the run. All right. So sloppy penalties on the Stamps on these kick returns, always backing them up. Not good. Not good. Ridiculous. Murdoch, you go over the Redblacks, you want that tomahawk strip sack. That's your go-to. Your go-to. What up, Daniel? Long time no see on the vertical front. Daniel in the building. 7-0 Chargers right now. Wow. All right. Who scored that touchdown? Rushing, passing. Did Trey Lance actually throw a touchdown? 7-3. Redblacks. 8.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Tuck the Puppy saying touchdown for the Chargers. Let me just check things. Bada bada bing, bada bada boom. Make sure you guys go vote in the poll. We got about 40 votes in the poll. The Sugar Packet is winning. Index Card in second place. The Coaster down in third place. And a random Charger from 10 years ago, 18% in last place. Yes, yeah, I do these random object polls, and I have no clue which one's gonna be on top. It's all random. I don't know what everybody's gonna do, and like it really hasn't been too close. One of them was close. All the rest is a blowout, and I can't pick the one where people are going to pick. So it's interesting to see who's gonna get the win with a random object. Which random object do people like the most? You want the Lions to win? Yeah, see, Raider, for preseason for me, it's you just want to see your rookies play, get some experience, and do well. You want to see the new acquisitions play well. You know, if someone got traded, you pick somebody up or what have you. You know, you undrafted, undrafted free agents from that didn't get picked up, that you didn't draft in the 7 rounds. They're on the team. You want to see them play. You want to see who's going to make the roster, who's going up, which guy's crumbling. You also want to avoid injuries, but it's nice to see the young guys and see how your team develops. Maybe some little unique plays. Maybe we got new coordinators. You want to see maybe like the Colts had a new defensive coordinator. I want to see what he does and shake things up. So it's not about winning or losing. It's just about the little things from a lot of different individuals. Premium says the Sugar Packet. And player should make slightly over the middle, off the mark, incomplete. It looked like he had a lot of room to run. And 2 and out as he was going to Rhymes. 3rd and 3, and the Stamps have to punt it away. Did someone get a hand on it? It looked like he was open. Oh, it was behind him. Man, that could have been a huge gain over the middle, and PJ Walker slams the ground. He should. He even had a huge opportunity over there, and the Stamps have to punt it away. That's a disaster. Disaster. Punting from his own 5. Boom. And returning it from the 50 to the 55 to the 53 of the Stamps. Great field position for Ottawa. Great field position. All right, people, make sure you keep smashing those thumbs up. Whether you're on the vertical or horizontal side, smash those likes and thumbs up button. And, oh, man, they're showing that shellacking on Dru Brown. But he's able to play today. And also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, sub it up. Because we got plenty of football on this channel. Lots and lots and lots. Tons. All right, here we go. Brown, plenty of time to pass. And throwing it deep, hits him in the 30 to the 23 and dragged down. They are getting no pressure, and the defense is Swiss cheese yet again from last week and this week. Not looking good. Nice throw over the middle. Didn't see who caught it as they're talking to some lady on the screen. Hardy on the catch. So not hearing the announcer. She's talking about God knows what. Who cares? Stamps need a big break. They need to stop. They're going to be going down by a touchdown if the Redblacks get a field goal. The Redblacks at the 24-yard line already. Close to the danger zone. Hands it and gobbled up. Loses 2. There we go. Try to get a little fancy, but doesn't work. They tried to do Pimpleton on the end around and stuffed. It'll be 2nd and 12. Everyone's got an old Charger note card. But the sugar packet cracks you up. Gotta go randomness. Random objects. That comes to the Rhino's mind. Alright, here we go. 2nd and 12 for the Redblacks. Shotgun pressure. On down low. Brown's going to run for a first down? Are you kidding me? He takes it all the way to the 13. How the, what the? This Stamps defense is out of sync last week to this week. The defense continues. Let's go, Stampedes. Man, they rush 4. It gets to the outside, and Dru Brown runs for the first down. That is sad defense. It's not even that quick. Not even that fast. They do have the best red zone defense in the league. 43.8% touchdown rate. Thrown up top and knocked away. Good stuff. He saw the screen coming. Bang. Oh, man. And then Moncrief read it, and he was cutting in front. He might have been able to pick that off and take it to the house, but it was knocked away before that. They're showing the defender read the play. It comes racing in, and he would have picked that off. Let's see. It was a wobbly. He's got a little finger on it, and then it was wobbly and going incomplete to Addison. Man, oh man. Yeah, so he almost picked that up, but it was a little bit wobbly. And it was just deflected to make his hand-eye coordination just off. So Moncrief could have picked 6. Man. And Moncrief on the coverage there against Addison. Pass was a little too high. And field goal attempt coming by Ward. 19 for 23 on the season. Ottawa's playing better than expected. Yeah. I expected a low-scoring game, but I didn't think Brown was going to play. I read yesterday he wasn't playing. Snap, hold, kick, got him. So that makes it 10-3. 10-3 up in this hoppity-boppity. All right. 10-3. And they take a timeout as they're talking. A little interview with P.J. Walker. Okay. All right. So 5.5 left. Let's see if the Stamps can drive down the field, tie this game 10 apiece before the half. And here we go. Fakes a handoff, rolling out to the right. Walker on the run, throwing it. Almost intercepted again. Trying to cut that off and make the play. Jeez Louise. This is a disaster. Still a one-score game. It is. You hope the Stampede win there. 50. What up, 50? Yeah, I am going for the Stamps too. But without Vernon Adams, this team looks flat. They couldn't hold on to win the game last week, and not winning this week Yikes. The Naked Gun movies are on Pluto TV this month. Pluto TV? That's not even a Planet TV anymore. Hey-oh! PJ Walker throwing it over the middle. He bobbles and he drops it. You gotta make that catch at the 51. Baldwin with the drop. That's why he had one catch before, his first catch of the season, his CFL debut, and drops that one. Walker was going to run it, delivers a strike, and bam, hits him in the hands, and incompletes. Oh, man.
Put the bunny back in the box.
That would have been a big-time first down over the middle, but they have to punt it away. And returning from the 35, not a great punt. Flag on the play, out to the 47 on the return for the Reds of the Blacks. And Dru Brown's coming out there. Hopefully a hold to send the Red Blacks back. No yards on Calgary. Oh my God, they're just a disaster. Penalty on Jones. They, yeah. The Red Blacks are playing disciplined football. Stamps, they are not. Probably going to the ALS game this Saturday. Oh, ALS. The ALS game, my bad. You put it in caps, it confused me. Nice. Canadian football. Good stuff there. Simone. All right. At the 50-yard line, right to left, shotgun, Brown. Gets some pressure. Drops it in there to the 40. In between the soft coverage to the 30. 26-yard line. This defense is crap. Eugene Lewis coming through for another first down. Perfect throw in between the coverage by Brown, though. But they're just playing soft defense. Again, they're not adjusting. And right in between the defense. These passes are dropping in there. Very nice. Nice throws. The accuracy and the timing is perfect for Dru Brown. All right, at the 26-yard line and driving again. Closing in on the 3-minute warning. 3:40 on the clock. Brown, little slant over the middle. First down to the 16. Right at the sticks. White coming through, moving the chains again. Red Blacks tearing them up. Slicing up the Stamps. No offense. And the defense too soft. That is a bad recipe. What up, Brad B? What's going on? Chargers 7, Lions nothing. Still 7-0. And Cho Miles, let your dad cut your hair and he gave you a Drake haircut. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I don't even... I guess... I don't know. Don't know. A few penalties from the Stamps that you expect. Oh, yeah. And throws it over the middle. And knocked away. Broken up that time. And it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Red Blacks as we have 2:56 on the clock. And we're at the 3-minute warning. I'll be back in a moment. 3-minute warning. Brown, man, to the house. Ridiculous, Murdoch. Ridiculous. Who gets the ball at halftime? I think the Stamps get the ball. I already forget. I forget. I think it's the Stamps get the ball in the second half. I think the Stamps kicked it off. Come on, blitz them. Bring the pressure. Brown rolling out to the right. To the end zone. Wide open. Down the sideline for a touchdown. The blitz does not work. Dru Brown escapes. Wide open. Hardy for a touchdown. Oh, man. Boom. The Redblacks tearing up the Stamps here in the second quarter. Boom. Terrible defense. They blitz and can't get them. They play coverage, can't stop them. Blitz doesn't work. Coverage doesn't work. And it's 16-3, Redblacks on top. Man, oh man. So easy for the Redblacks to get a first down. Defense is playing like trash. Wide open. Wide open. They blitzed and nobody was covering Hardy. And snap hold kick. 17-3. No offense, no defense. One of the worst recipes for a football team today. Dallas in the building. What's happening in Dallas? Can the Stampede come back? They can. They can come back. But PJ Walker has got to step up his game. And they gotta play better defense in the second half. This is bad. There's always a chance of the tale of two halves in the CFL. It happens so often where the other team looks like crap in the second half, the other team looks good. But the Stamps without Vernon Adams looking like trash. Tardy to the party, Dallas. Tardy to the party. Stamps look awful, McCool. Look awful. Dallas is a Redblacks fan, said the Vince liar. Costco food in the freezer. And a penalty on the Stampeders on the kickoff. Bunch of bozos. Objectionable conduct. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Thanks for the sub. Let's go. We are at 28-36 on the sub front. Thank you, Rhino Nation. Let's keep going. We need 4 more in the second half, if not more. We are 164 subs away from our goal of 3,000. We got a month left to do it, which we should be able to do it, but we got a month left until the NFL season begins. Did the Stamps fall on their heads? Yeah. Vernon Adams has a concussion from last week, so they did. Returning from the 2, left to right, past the 15-20, 25-30 to the 33. 2:33 on the clock. PJ Walker coming out there again. Maybe, just maybe, he can get a touchdown drive going. The Redblacks are clowning the Stamps. You were right this time there, Murdoch. You're right this time. Are you able to find out the info on the Mexican Football League? If I want to learn more about it. I do. But the European League of Football, it's not a big hit right now, so we'll see. We'll see. And hands it up top to Mills and loses 2. Can't turn the corner. 2nd and 12. This is awful. This is awful. So, unless the European League of Football takes off, and then maybe we can get the Mexican League to take off. But from what I'm seeing covering the European League of Football this year, it's very slow. Not many people hopping on in. Sub your mama, sub your daddy, sub your puppy. Sub. Throwing it down low, hits his man. Come on, get a first down. Get a block. Gets there. He's right at the sticks. Should be a first down by Brooks. All heart on the play there. Boom. Let's go Stamps. That's 1 first down. Invite your crazy... let's leave the neighbors where they belong. Across the street. Next door. Everybody else, besides the crazy neighbor. Unless your neighbor is, howdy neighbor. Whatever that guy's name is. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oh wait, wrong neighbor. And Brooks up top to the outside. To the 50, about 6 yards on the end around. Your dog Fido is going to sub. We need all the Fidos up in the Rhino Nation. Rhinos love doggies. No, they don't eat dogs all the time. Would you be my neighbor? What's that stupid guy's name? Stupid name. Anyway, from the 50th, 2nd and 3, $1:39 on the clock. Hands it off in the middle, cutting down low, and maybe gets a yard. It'll be 3rd and 2. They cannot run the ball. Stuffing them. Denied. $94 seconds on the clock. Ooh, sign up the squirrels. We like squirrels too. Molly's in her cage with her nose under the blanket. She is out. Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. That's right. That's right, Premium. Mr. Rogers, and they're going for it. 3rd and 2. Panic. Walker throws it in the middle. Knocked down at the line. Incomplete. Flag on the play. Malden the 4th knocks it down. It should be a turnover on downs, but there's a flag. Is it holding on the defense? Oh, man.
Liar!
Illegal contact.
What have I done?
First down for the Stamps. Wow. They needed that one. That's huge. The comeback begins now, 50. Mr. Rogers and his neighborhood. Mr. Rhino's neighborhood. All right, people, make sure you vote on the poll. Vote on the poll. This way. That way? Doesn't matter. You see what the poll is. And they're rushing 5, slanting up top. Throws it high, makes the catch. First down, and gets to the 33. Baldwin with the second catch of the day. Getting that first down, getting the extra yards. No punt there, Murdoch. No punt there. 17-3, Redblacks on top. The Stamps got to get a touchdown this drive. They really need it. And Walker up top, too high, intercepted at the 10. Overthrown, returning to the 20. 25 to the 28. Oh my God. Another bad pass by Walker. Man, oh man.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Couldn't hack it in the NFL and looks horrendous today. Oof. This is why he's springtime football. And this is why he's CFL football, not NFL bound. He had a couple years in the NFL as a backup third stringer, but I then played a little bit for the Panthers on the worst team in the league, and he was awful for them. Yikes. And this is bad news for P.J. Walker, the backup for the Stampeders. And fakes the pass and hands it off of the middle for 3. As we're under a minute to play. 17-3 Redblacks. All Redblacks. French toast with fresh maple syrup. Walker needs to go back to high school level. He wasn't even hacking it. He had that one good year in 2020 for the Roughnecks, but he doesn't even hack it since then. Oh, he throws an interception in the middle. Oh, but there's a flag down. Hopefully it's against the Redblacks. We need this turnover. 38 seconds left. Oh, no. There's a flag down. Picked off over the middle by the Stamps. Against the Stampeders. Nothing going right for them today. Offsides. Man. Vanilla infused maple syrup. Yummy, yummy, yummy. 14-0 Chargers over the Lions, says Tuck the puppy. The champion has to be consistent. Just can't pop up at the end of the season. But this is the CFL. No predictions, says Terrence. Toaster strudel or Pop-Tarts? Pop-Tarts. I don't eat much of them anyway. I haven't had Pop-Tart in a while. No soup for the Stamps. And the Redblacks have the 36 with 36 seconds. Runs in the middle. Gets about 3. So, Adebaboye on the carry. Almost at the 50 sub mark. Let's go. Brutal. Toaster strudel all day. Sheesh. 2 interceptions by Walker in the first half. Throws it down low. It's his man to the 45. Gets 5 yards. Second down coming with 26 seconds on the clock for the Redblacks. Maybe, just maybe, can get a field goal range for 3 more. Brown sugar and raspberry are the best. The best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. Throwing it down low. Knocked away. Incomplete. Huzzah. Arnold on the coverage. Can't get it to the Hardy. And the Redblacks should punt it away with 18 seconds left. Zoinks. Off the hands. Gets a hand on it. Bats it down. Is there breakfast football this weekend? There is not. This is week 12 for the European League of Football. They have a bye week. All the teams have a bye. We just have CFL tomorrow night, 2 games on Saturday, and we got the NFL Hall of Fame enshrinement on Saturday morning before the CFL as well. Returning from the 15, 20, 25, and schlock down to the 26-yard line with 8 seconds left. And that should take us to halftime. Just grilled cheese sandwiches, beer, and American cheese. Walker coming out there to what? Kneel it down? I think I'll go take a walk at the halftime. I'll run through the stats real quick and then take a little walk break. Man, oh man. And kneels it down. And we're going to halftime. 17-3, all Redblacks, offensively and defensively. The Stamps look like trash without their quarterback. That is so bad. So bad. Ouch. Very disappointing first half for the Stamps. So true. Coffee, ice cream. What are you, my therapist? Take a walk. Gonna take a walk in a moment. Let's just run through the stats. The terrible stats. Coffee, ice cream, nom, nom, nom. It is not a good game, Ginger. It is a bad, horrendous game. Breaks up for the week. What up, Dance Studio? Player stats. Okay, let's go through the Redblacks stats first because they are ahead. Dru Brown, 13 for 19, 174 yards passing on this Stamps defense. 2 touchdown passes, no picks. Standback, only 5 for 17. Stamps holding their own against the run, but Dru Brown, that 1 run for 16 to get that first down earlier on. Crum has 1 for 4. Adebaboye 1 for 3. And Addison 1 for 3. Through the air, Lewis 4 for 84. The ex-Edmonton Elk doing mighty fine so far. Justin Hardy 4 catches for 62. Stanback 2 for 13. And then we got White 1 for 11. Addison 1 for 6. And Pimpleton 1 for -2. Henderson with the interception in the first quarter. And Lamont in the second quarter for the Redblacks. No sacks, but those 2 interceptions were huge for the Redblacks. Going to Calgary. An abysmal 9 for 17, Philip Walker is. 130 yards. He's just over 50% passing. Bad news. No touchdowns, obviously, with 3 points on the board. And 2 interceptions. Grilled cheese sandwiches, butter toasted, of course. Hey-o. And Mills. A rough half on the ground. Worse than Stanback. 5 carries, 10 yards. Ouch. Choquette has 3 for 9. Antwi 1 for 1. They can't run the ball. They are 20 yards on the ground on 9 carries. Brutal. Dominique Rhyme is 2 for 58. Brooks 4 for 44. Baldwin 2 for 23. A big drop earlier on, though. That was a disaster on a second down. And Jones only 1 for 5. The Stamps got to get Jones more involved. Rhymes is the big guy. 7 targets, but only 2 catches. That is horrendous. Can't have that. 7 targets, 2 catches. Yikes. No pressure, no sacks, no interceptions. This defense is weak sauce. Johnson leads the team in tackles with 4. Armalade has the tackle for a loss with Hicks. But apart from that, bad news. Paredes missed a field goal as well. But the Stamps offense and defense looking like garbage. All right, let me take a quick little break. Let me put up the little screen. Make sure you guys go check out my social links, my Discord, and Rising Rhino everything. Check out my affiliate links. We got Amazon, eBay, Matumbo Coffee. We got Crate Joy, which has some sports cards out there. You can get a monthly box of sports cards and get a little bit of a discount if you use my affiliate link. But yeah, so check out all those and the socials. Get the tasty beverage. Get your jammies on. Get a snack. I'll be back in about 8 minutes as I shall take a walk. Take a walk. Brutal. Brutal. All right. I will be back in a few, people. It's halftime. What time is it? Halftime. Woo. Oonch, oonch, oonch. Still got a moment. 2 more minutes. 2 minutes. All right. Still not back yet. One second. All right. They are back. Round 2, people. Round 2. Ottawa big up big at the halftime. But it's okay. The Stamps have had worse. They've had worse. Grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't know. All right. No, the Redblacks are getting the ball in the second half. My bad. I thought the Stamps were getting it. My bad. It's even worse. Oh, that's right. The Redblacks did beat the Stamps earlier this year. So dumb. Returning it from the 20 to the 30. Breaks the tackle. 35-40 to the 45-yard line. Should have been done at the 30. Gets an extra 15 yards. What a disaster. Dru Brown coming out there. That's right. The Redblacks and the Alouettes have beaten the Stamps this season. Wow. And the Redblacks tearing them up today. 17-3. This is yikes, Eduardo. What's going on? Just under 50 likes. Let's keep them coming. Let's keep them coming in this beatdown. Hopefully things change. We need a turnover. What up, Hawkins? Let's go. Oh, throwing it deep. Overthrown. Interception to the 37. Returning to the 45, 50. 55, 50. To the 45, still on his feet. Juking. Oh, baby. Let's go. And then the flag coming down late. Grant with an interception. Is this going to be holding on the return? He was going to stand back, but overthrown, intercepted by Grant, and a huge turnover here in the third quarter. Stamps need to come back bad there, Music. Yep. All right, so it's on the return. Holding on the return and bringing back 10 yards. So it is still Calgary ball after that interception, but they're going to be backed up. At least it wasn't defensive holding for a first down. Jeez Louise. That rain game in Calgary. Brutal. What's going on, Bartholomew? Calgary, let's go, Stamps. They got to come back. Hopefully they're not backed up too far. But they are down 2 touchdowns. They have it at their own 38. Okay. Their own 38, here we go. And hands it off, bounces down low and loses 2. They cannot run on the Redblacks. That is bad news. I don't know what's going on with this offensive line and their running game, because they were one of the best rushing teams with Mills out there, and they can't do anything. They had 20 yards in the first half. Now they're down to 18. Yikes. You have a 5-pound grilled cheese? Oh, you had one? Bam. That is a monster there, Vince. A monster. What's going on, Hawkins? Guy had a feeling that Ottawa would win. It's not over yet. No Adams, no problem for the Redblacks. Watch out, Walker on the run. Get it. Do it with your legs. Runs for 11 in the first down to the 49. Yeah, Walker. Time to use your legs. Your arm ain't working. Use your brain, your legs, and that's about it. That's all she wrote. Let's go. Welcome in, people. We got a couple new people here in the third quarter. Let's go. Welcome to the Rhino Nation. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button. Join us as we cover the CFL all the way to the Grey Cup. NFL starting up soon. College football and preseason NFL in August. Doing a bunch of that. And we got football till February. Swings it up top of the screen pass. Gets the block. Trips over the blocker. Gets about 4. Baldwin on the catch and run. Will Calgary be able to come back? We hope so, Bartholomew. We hope so. We will be pushing for it. But it is bad news so far. 2nd and 7 for Calgary. Touchdown for the Lions. They're down, 14-7? All right. They're making it a game for that preseason, the Hall of Fame game. All right. Come on, let's get this first down. Keep the drive moving. Fumble! And Walker gets it, breaks the sack, gets locked up, and sacked back at the 40-yard line. Oh, man. Just when they have a chance, that goes crumbling down, and they'll have to punt it away. Tuck the puppy out of town. Scoreboard updates. 14-7. Chargers on top of the Lions as they're getting closer to halftime. What up, McMahon? This is a rough game. I don't like it. It is a rough game, McMahon. It is not pretty. And the Stamps have to punt it away. 3rd and forever. Whoa. They're calling a roughing the passer? Wait a second. Roughing the passer, did he get his helmet? I think he got his helmet. Oh, the Stampeders get a break. So PJ Walker's getting up, adjusting his helmet. And it's a roughing the passer on Malden. He had a sack, but roughs PJ Walker, and it's first down for the Stamps at the 43. Hands it off up the middle. Nowhere to go again by Mills. Loses another yard. They have no running game. They have -3 yards on the ground today on 2 carries for the Stamps. 2nd 11. Mills has 7 yards on, 7 carries now? We had, 5 for 10. And now we think he's got 7 for 7. Oh, man. It's still early, Raider. It's still early. What up, Dagger? On the vertical side. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Sheesh. 2nd and 12. They made him, they say lost it 2. Blitz. Walk over the middle. Hits his man. First down. Bang, bang. To the 28. Rhymes gets rocked, but gets a first down. Big time play. They blitz. Walker with a hot read over the middle. Rhymes is his guy. Oh, baby. Yeah. Man, oh, man. This might be one of the lowest watched games of the season because of the preseason game out there for the Chargers and the Lions. But we'll see. We shall see. All right, at the 28. Come on, Walker. Throwing it down low. Hits his man Jones to the 21 for a 7. All right. Short passing game working. Since the running game is not. Oh, baby. What's a good word, Dagger? And Jones is still down. Jonesy. Come on, Jonesy. Get up, my man. Get up. Oh, he lost his shoe. 9.5 left in the third quarter. Running back to the locker room. Oh, that shoe must be destroyed. He's got to go get a new cleat. That cleat must be blown up, not just taken off. Must be destroyed. He's running to the locker room. All right. 2nd and 3 for the Stamps. And hands it off, running it down low. Going nowhere again. Loses another yard to the outside. They're going backwards on every run. Every running play, the Stamps go backwards. And that was Choquette on the carry down low. No, was that Mills? No, it was Mills. They can't run through the middle. They can't run up top. They can't run down low. It doesn't matter. And they lose another couple yards. He's got like -5 yards rushing here in the second half. He's got like 8 carries, 5 yards. Go, Stamps, go. Man, oh man. They got to kick a field goal? Parides out there, 1 for 2 today. Made a 37, missed a 53. And, oh, he doinks it off the left upright. Oh my God, what is happening? A little short field goal and he can't even hit it. They're not going to win this game. Oh, did it not hit the upright? He just shanked it wide? It looked like it bounced off that left upright. But they get 1 point. It's a 1-pointer. Wide left. I thought I saw a different angle on that kick. But they get a rouge. 17-4. They're down by 13. They get 1 point. Shankopotamus can't control life. Shankopotamus. What's going on, Judy? -199. The Stamps are playing like trash. Trash. Bartholomew says no chance. Scott Norwood. Scott Norwood was what? Wide right. This was a close one. He just shanks that wide left. That's just a horrible, horrible kick by the Parides. So bad. He's 1 for 3 kicking. 2 interceptions by PJ Walker. This is horrendous. It's too early. Is it too early to get pizza? It's never too early for pizza. It's always pizza time. Always, always, always. You gots to have the pizza. Let's see what's going on with the poll right now. The index card took the lead. Ooh, the sugar packet's in second place by 2%. So index card, sugar packet, coaster, and random charger from 10 years ago. Bang. So the index card and the sugar packet fighting it out. Weird, weird, weird. All right, we're approaching 500 views on the vertical and 700 on the horizontal. It's looking like we're inching our way to 1,000 views. As long as we hit over 1,000, it'll be a good day, especially for the big push for preseason. So things should pick up again for the CFL tomorrow nights and Saturday. But a little slow with the other football game. Runs it down low, gets about 4 to the 44-yard line. Man, oh man, they started throwing 40 after the Rouge. Little shankopotamus. We hit 50. We hit 50. 50 burger. Boom. Thank you, Rhino Nation. Let's try to get over 70 and beyond. The Sparklers are up 21-7 as there's less than 2 minutes left in the first half. All right. Tush push, no tush push. Could have been a tush push. And he's got plenty of time to pass. Throwing it down low. Makes the grab at the 40, but loses 4 yards. A quick 2-and-out by the Redblacks. All right. Pimpleton on the catch. White on the catch. And the Redblacks have to punt it away. 17-4. It's a 13-point lead for the Redblacks here in the third. What up, Fulton? What's going on? Now that your birthday week is over. Your birthday month. We're moving on to August. And punts it away. Hopefully you had a good birthday. Hopefully it was fun times. Returning from the 13 left to right. Stamps in the middle. 20, 25, 30. Breaking through. And good return all the way to the 40-yard line. Nice there by Horton. I will take it. The Stamps will take it. We all shall take it. 50 burgers at 5 guys equals a mortgage payment. Sheesh. Yeah. A burger and fries, that's like $1,000. It's like $20 right there. $20 a pop. Bang. 1,000. Definitely true at the Shake Shack. I haven't been to the Shake Shack in years. The Shake Shack. All right, people, keep smashing those likes. We got to get to 75. 70-75 area. And we need 4 more subscribers here in the second half to get to 2840. 28 to the 40 is the mission. 4 subs away. Tell your grandma. Grandma knows everybody. What's that guy's name? Hal from Happy Gilmore? Check out the name tag. You're in my world, Grandma. The shroom burger. Nom, nom, nom. Gotta pay good money for good food. Or you could just go to McDonald's and get a $2 burger. This thin little mini burger. They're slightly bigger than the White Castle burgers. Little sliders. Sheesh. This is a brutal game for the Stamps. This would be a really bad loss for them. They need to find a way to come back and win this game. Steal this game for the Redblacks. This is going to sting the Stamps if they get the big ugly L tonight. I mean, the Redblacks are 1-6. They're going nowhere. The Stamps can't... The 2 wins for the Redblacks can't be against the Stamps. But it just very well might be after tonight's. Zoinks. Zoinks, zoinks, zoinks. All right, here we go. At their own 39, left to right. Passes up top. Hits his man. Knocked out of the hands. Well done by the Redblacks defense. It'll be 2nd and 10. Looked like he was going to Baldwin there. Hopefully Jones got his shoe on. And he's back out there, hopefully. Better be out there. As we got 6:45 left in the third. 21 points total so far. Friday Night Argos. Get ready. What time is that game on? 8:30 Eastern Time. I got the Zoo in the morning. And then CFL at night, people. Awesome stuff. Walker looking. Plenty of time. Checks it down low, off the mark, incomplete. 2 plays, no yards, and a punt. Coming up for the Stampeders. This is bad. It is bad news, Bartholomew. Bad news. I am not happy. This is rough stuff. Thanks to the sub, people. 3 subs away from our goal of the day. We had a low goal because of the timing of the game. Rushing to the line quickly to punt it. They weren't even set. They were motioning forward. I guess they're trying to catch him off guard. And let's see, bounces it out of bounds? Apparently not. At the 27, no, it gets a flag. So I guess it did hit out of bounds at around the 26. So that's going to pop him some yards for Dru Brown. Awesome, blossom, extra awesome. Get the tasty beverages ready after this game. The Rhino is not happy. I got to set up my new little Chromebook so I can rotate one of these bad boys out. This old Chromebook has got to go. Gots to go, Bino. Gots to go. Hey, y'all, we got another sub. 2 subscribers away from 2840. Thanks for the subs, people. We're almost there. Almost there. So I got to set up that Chromebook tonight. Ah, man. Man, oh, man. And we got 3 more days till back to work for the Rhino. Back to work. Back to the real world. The BC Lions on a bye this week. The BC Lions on the bye. Let's see, what do we got cooking for tomorrow? The Argos versus the Blue Bombers. Oh, that's right, a rematch. And then the Ticats and Elk Saturday morning. Ticats and Elk Saturday morning. And then the Riders and the Alouettes on Saturday evening. Man, oh man. Alright, so Bombers and Argos tomorrow night. Cool. Good stuff. That should be a better game than this one. This one's a little shaky so far. Dru Brown doing a right toss in the football, but PJ Walker is a disaster. A disaster. Alright, Brown. And sack down. Let's go. Huge sack by the Stampeders. Bang. Fumble. Not by me. Ormalade on the sack. Nice. So 2nd and super long. That's what they need. A quick 2 and outs. Maybe another turnover. The Stamps need to get into the end zone. No touchdowns today for them. We can't go 3 quarters without touchdown. Back to life. Back to reality. Back to life. Oh, now I want to listen to that song. Nobody knows who sings that song. Nobody knows. Pressure, Brown, and sack down again. Boom, another fumble by me. Not by them. Loving it. Brown with the smash down. Smash 'em. 2 sacks on 2 plays. And a quick 2 and out. Back him up. Punt it away. Good field position. Time for a touchdown. Time for a touchdown. We need it. Brown all the way to the payday. Not on this drive, Murdoch. Maybe the next one. Not this one. Punts it away from their own 13. And returning from the 43 to the 45. Looking for room. 50. And that's as far as he goes. But we shall take it.
Put the bunny back in the box.
13-point game. Redblacks still on top. Defense showing up now on those last 2 drives. Now we just need the offense to follow. CFL fans, what's going on? Cup of Comics. My buddy Will, let's go. What's happening? What's good? He is on the mission to 1,000 subscribers if you're all about comics. Will is your guy. Puts out fresh content Monday and Wednesday nights. And you might even be doing a little bit more than that too, but it's a staple Monday and Wednesday nights for comic stuff and comic shenanigans. And make sure you go over there and subscribe to his channel, as he's almost at 900 subs. So he's a little over 100 away from the 1,000 mark. So if you're into old school comics, new comics, and anything comics or Marvel, Will is your man. Join his channel. Do it. Do it. All right. I go back to work on Monday, Will. Spandex Nation. Let's go back to Vegas. Vegas. I do have a few days. Is it October? October. But other than that, if you want to go on vacation, or if you want to come hanging out here, next week and the beginning of the following week, I still have plenty of time. I'll be home early. Well, not early, but, only professional development, so easy peasy week and a half. All Out Blitz System Murdoch. What up, District Nation? Huge comic fan. All right. He's got thousands on top of thousands of comics in his collection. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Starts August. Yeah, August to the end of May. So I get off June and July. So it's pretty nice, though. And runs in the middle, Mills with an okay run of 4. All right, they'll take that with the amount of yards that he's been getting. Now he's back to 0 here in the second half. He had -4, -5 yards. But brutal stuff. Yeah, Thursday the 14th is my first official day of kids. But, I have a bunch of comics. I got 4 decent-sized boxes of comics, and mostly Spider-Man, though. And some Ghost Spider, Cobra Kai, and some Harley Quinn action. Throws it up top, breaks the tackle, first down Brooks. Yeah, buddy, gets about 9 on the run. Let's go. Come on, get in the end zone. Let's make this a game, Stamps. Make it a game. 3:47 left in the third. Raiders subbing it up. District Nation subbing it up. You read comics virtually. Oh, and then, what is it? Monday night, I think he goes through all his dollar bins and 50-cent bin comics that he gets for the week. On top of that. And Dagger was on the vertical side there, Will. He was chilling on the vertical front. You just missed him. Swings it down low. In the little screen action, flag coming down. Probably a hold, but he only gets 2. Dominique Rhymes, wide receiver blocking down low. Little hold action. It's going to be 1st and 20. That's a disaster. No foul for holding. It'll be 2nd and 8. We'll take it. We shall take it. Virtually is the way to go if you like to read them. But Will is a collector. Comic book collectors out there. Dagger's your dude. Yep. He's chilling on the vertical side. You know it, Fulton. You know it. Yeah, he's a big Marvel and DC guy, so he loves those movies. Watches them all. Sits in the pocket and fumble! And the Stamps go and jump on that. Walker standing in the pocket, sitting in there all day, doesn't let it rip. And little strip sack fumble. Oh, no, it's incomplete. Oh, it's knocked down the line. Okay. Didn't see. The pocket was just collapsing on him. And gets it down, but batted down. Watch all the movies. The most recent one was a Superman. I think he made a short about his Superman watch. Not Superman watch, but watching of the Superman. Alright, the Stamps only gets to 43. Instead of trying a field goal again to go 1 for 4, they're going to punt it away. 3 minutes left in the third. Disaster. Let's go, Maddie. Over 50 likes and cruising. We need 2 more subs here in the next 18 minutes to reach the goal. Need to see the nephews. And punts it away. Foop. Angling it inside the 15 out of bounds at the 11. for the Redblacks. They can't do anything on offense. This is so bad. So bad. I mean, if they hit those 2 field goals, maybe they're at 17-9. They're down by 8. But it's a 17-4 game. I would have to say their offense is just a tad bit worse than their defense today. They did get an interception on defense. They got a couple sacks on that last drive. Defense coming through in the second half. Offense got to follow. It's not following. All right. At their own 12, right to left of the Redblacks. Dru Brown hands it off up the middle. Stutter step, driving forward. Gets about 8 on the run. Stand back coming through. Yep, stand back. Now Perry is here. Is he officially moving on in? I know we had the movers coming. But that should have been today. The move. The move should have been today. What up, guy? We need Adams. Oh, they need him so bad. You did say, I said it was going to be a low-scoring game. Yes, you did too. Low-scoring game, and it's coming down to the fourth quarter last drive. That is a little bit off because Stamps can't do anything on offense. What up, Seth? What's happening? Phillies signed Matt Manning from the Tigers. Yeah, it's a lame game, Bartholomew. Lame game. Not a good showing up against the Hall of Fame game. Not a good showing. Boring. Hopefully the fourth quarter brings some excitement. Need a little excitement? Snap it to a Slim Jim. Ooh, yeah. All right, 2nd and 2 for the Redblacks. Stop them. Another 2 and out. Let's get them. Get him. Get him. And hands up the middle. Fighting close to a first down. He's going to be a foot short. So it'll be 3rd and a foot at their own 22. The under should be solid, especially if you got 50.5. At least we're watching with friends. And here's our best friend. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Third and inches, going for it at their own 22. Sneaks it up the middle, gets it, because it's just too easy. Even at their own 22, going for it and getting it. That's how easy it is. Not even a risk. Not even a risk. The Tigers dropped him from the 40-man roster. Man, he was the top pitching prospect, but always injured. 67 watching. Let's go. 52 likes. Make sure you vote in the poll for your favorite random object and hit that thumbs up as we're trying to get to over 70 likes and beyond. We got a new sub. 2839. Uno Mas. They reach our goal of the day. Our goal was 7 subs. One more will be nice. Runs it up the middle. Stand back. Fights his way for 4. Stand back. Stand back. You found Wilson. I did. It took years, but we found him. He just floated my way, Raider. Floated my way. 21-7. Chargers beating the Lions. The Seth update. Thank you. And we have one more play left in the third quarter. 17-4. Redblacks on top. Stop him on 2nd and 6. They got to get to the 34. And takes the snap, only rushing 4. He's got plenty of time to pass. Nobody open. Pressure from behind. Bang! The sack of the 16. Let's go. What? There's a flag on the play. That's the end of the quarter. They're waving that flag. Is this going to be holding on the defense? Defensive holding for a first down? Illegal contact on the Stamps. Oh my God, 10-yard penalty and a first down to end the third quarter. Oh, they're ending the quarter on the penalty? Yes, they are. I'll be back in a second. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, I didn't go to the National, Will. I keep wanting to go. I keep looking at it. They had Adrian James and Adrian Peterson was the big pull for me this year. But with the flight and then all the days with the hotel and then the autographs, it's just like so much money and it just bothers me. And it's a little bit too high for my liking. I need like a big. I mean, there was Edgerrin James, but like I feel like I needed a Marvin Harrison or Reggie Wayne to pull me down. I mean, I love James, but he's like, Marshall Faulk, Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, and then Edgerrin James is my top 5. So it's like at the bottom. Like Anthony Richardson was there too. I feel like it was just not enough pull to get me to go to the National. But then the one in New York, the Fanatics one, they like way overcharged for every autograph, and that like made me. It was like double all the normal costs everywhere else. So it was like they upcharged so much in New York. Back in action, Redblacks on the screen pass up top and gets about a yard. It gets about a yard close to the 40. Stamps are beating themselves. They can't do anything, McCool. They can't do anything. They need to do it in Vegas. Yeah, we need a Vegas one. That'd be so much better. But I do need to go to one, and soon. The summer's the best time, but I mean, James and Peterson Hall of Famers that I would add to my collection, but and then there was a couple other guys too, and then like taking all the balls and flying, it just drives me crazy. And I want something in Colorado, and the second effort should be just enough over the middle for a first down. What? Hardy on the, was that Hardy? Was that Addison? Addison with the catch over the middle for a first down. Got him. Vegas would be perfect. A lot more things to do if you don't want to pay for it. Yeah, I want the autographs, but like Dan Marino was like, it was almost $500 for the Dan Marino autograph. Like, I mean, I have the football already, but like $100-something for the football, and then Marino's like $480, and John Elway's like $420. I'm like, what? It's just insane. And runs it, breaks the tackle, trying to get to the outside. Stand back, loses the yard. Yes, sir. Even the cheapest one's Marshall Faulk. He was only like $150, and he's usually like $100. So It's just absurd prices with the taxes and fees. And then they charge $60 to get in when all these other ones usually cost like $25 to get in. And I would have to go multiple days. So it's so much extra and it just bothers me. Bothers me. T Pinky gone? What are we talking about? And pressure! And throws it away over the middle. Is that going to be intentional grounding? I mean, Hardy was like 7-8 yards away, but he's just tossing the ground. I didn't see it get deflected. It might have been deflected, though. Yeah, Hardy was close, but he wasn't within 5 yards. He was like 7 yards away. Throws it. Oh, he just flicks it. That's intentional grounding. He's more than 5 yards away. So he's in the pocket and should be. There's a flag now. Misconduct penalties on both teams. And it's still third down. So no, they're not slapping him with intentional grounding. And the Redblacks throwing the challenge flag out there. Yeah, Price, they're insane. And I need Elway and Marino. Those are two big guys on my list. And they were both there. And then they also changed the times. And like Peyton Manning wasn't there. And I would have to go another day to get Peyton as well. I mean, I already had Peyton, but another Peyton, I mean... And Eli was supposed to be there, but then he wasn't there because I don't have an Eli ball. So having an Eli ball is cool too. And they're going to review this, the Redblacks with the challenge, 2.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The first year Fanatics, they lost a ton of money. So you think this year they have to try to recoup. They lost a lot of money, huh? Yeah, the prices were insane. I've never seen those prices. Never seen them. Oh, and then also I'd have to like Uber back and forth or rent a car to go back and forth in New York. I mean, the good thing is I could have stayed with my buddy Adam to save on the hotel costs. But, yeah. It's just the value is not there. That's what when I lived in New York on Long Island, driving to New Jersey to get the autographs was so awesome. You know, I paid some tolls, a little gas money, and it was a little over an hour away, and get a whole bunch of autographs and then come back. That was so nice. But now all the ones, it's so much extra. It's like with the flight and hotel, it's like an extra $1,000. $1,000 just to get in the door. It's just insane. Oh, the pinky stitch is out. Okay, you're talking about your McDonald's event from last week. Stamps need to come alive because they are rough stuff tonight. Rough stuff. Put a nail in the coffin. This game is over. Not yet. Not yet, guy. Not yet. I will not concede. It's never over. It's never over. There's still a chance. Call on the field stands. Offsetting penalties. And Ottawa lose the timeout on that challenge. Sorry. All right, Stamps. Get the ball back. They got to get a touchdown and soon. They're down by 13. No waiting this time. When your sister is a nurse. Wonderful. All right, bouncy. Scoops into the 17. Running it up top to the 24-yard line. So the Stamps will be going right to left in their own zone. We need one more subscriber to 2840. Let's keep on cooking, people. Keep on carousing. Let's see. We're at 850 views. We need 150 more to reach 1,000. We're closing at 500 on the vertical sides. And the likes are approaching 60. So getting close to 60 likes. Almost 1,000 views. Let's go. Still too early to call, but we need the Stamps to come to life, Raider. They're not showing much signs of life. Jansen voted for the index card. Going deep, throwing it up there. Incomplete. Good coverage. A little bit underthrown. Trying to get it to Rhymes. And it'll be 2nd and 10. I think the Stamps miss Clark Barnes as well. They miss Barnes, and I haven't seen Philpott either. So those guys have been out, and the Stamps are in trouble. The Stamps in bad news. In bad shape. The index card might get the win. The index card. 35%. Man, they're up by 9%. Walker over the middle. Hits his man. First down, Jones. Hey-oh, 20 yards on that reception. There it is. Jones gets up and spins that football. Spin that football. All right, so we got about another 4 minutes. And then the index card's going to win. The Coaster and the Charger are tied for last place. I thought the Coaster would have did better. Runs down the middle, maybe 2 on the carry there by Mills. Can't run the ball. Can't do anything. They're double downing on the run. They're making Walker pass, and every once in a while he'll complete a pass. That's nice, but it's like he's just over 50% completion percentage, so it's not good. Not good news. Stamps are in danger of losing back-to-back games and dropping to 5-3. 34 on the ground for the Stamps, 58 for the Redblacks. Got to get to 54 of the Redblacks. Over the middle. Hits his man. He's at the sticks for a first down. They're not giving him a good spot. That should have been a first down. Should be a first down. Genesis, number 81. What the heck? What a rookie. Genesis. Yeah, Philpott and Barnes out, so Baldwin and Genesis. Genesis is a rookie. What they say, a 5th round rookie? Yikes. Not good for business. And they get my first down. That's what I said. That's what I thought. Good job, Genesis. Vachon. 38th overall pick. 38th overall pick. All right. Yeah, 5th rounder. Early in the 5th round. All right, Stamps. Come on, Walker. You're in their zone. We need a touchdown. Under 10 to play. Shotgun looking, going up top, intercepted, pick 6. He is gonzo, ridiculous. He is horrendous. PJ Walker throwing the game away. Gone. Saw that one easily, but Walker can't see it, can't stop it. Man, oh man. Terrible. Throws to the outside. Easy interception to the house. See ya. Is that McGee? Boom. Just gone. Straight up gone. Horrendous. Wow. The game's over now, people. $600 say he break all 6. McGee to the house. Wow. $23-6. The Stamps trying to show some life. And a pick 6. 3 interceptions for Walker. Ouch. Not NFL material and not hacking it here as a backup for the Stampeders. Almost at 60 likes. Let's go. Brutal. It seems like it's over, Rock. Extra point is good. The Stamps getting shellacked, down by 20. Down by 20, peoples. It isn't good. Sad day, sad times for the Stamps. Gonna be losing back to back. Let's see what they got next week. They need Adams back, but even this defense needs to play a lot better. Let's see. Let's look ahead to next week. I know we're just starting this week, but I just want to see who the Stamps have because this is so bad. Brutal game. Brutal. The Stamps play next Saturday, August 9th, against the Blue Bombers. So they're back at home against the Blue Bombers. Gotcha. Ouch. All right. They crushed the Bombers, I think, twice now already. Yeah, they beat them twice. So, but they need Adams back, that's for sure. Need him back. Alberta has a lot of measles cases. Maybe the measles is frying their brains. PJ Walker is just one big giant measle, I guess. Whew. Pick 6 to destroy them. Destroy them. He's trying to get it to Brooks up top, but yeah, so they're showing there he doesn't understand the angles. 2 defenders, 5 yards away. He's got to go to the inside. Goes to the outside. Pick 6. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. That one hurts. 3 interceptions to Walker, no touchdowns. Ouch. Returning to the 35-40. Turns on the Jets. To midfield. Could be. God, there's a flag on the play. And he's into the 20, 15, 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown. But there's a flag down. And we know this is going to be holding on the Stamps. Oh, man. Inside the 40, they're saying on the flag. But he returns it all the way for a touchdown. Is that Horton for the touchdown? Holding on the Stamps, number 94. Oh, man.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Horton returns to kick for a touchdown. But there's a hold. The hold right when he breaks free, gets the hold, bring him back, negates the touchdown. He's a giant measle. He's a giant measle. And then number 94 is a bozo with the holds. No touchdown. Nothing went right for the Stamps all day long. The best thing was their little rouge on a missed field goal. Runs in the middle, stuffed again. Wow. These two teams don't even look close. They don't even look close to each other. And the Stamps were one of the best teams in the league. They were top 2. Now they're definitely falling to 3 or 4. You got the Riders and Alouettes way ahead of them. I mean, I know they're missing Adams, but geez. 24-4 against the Redblacks. The Redblacks' only win is against the Stamps. Now the Redblacks can go to 2-6, and they're 2 wins against the Stamps. At home and away, it doesn't matter. Crushing them. Return to sender. Stamps on hold. James. What's up, Private Pile? Going up top. It's his man for a first down to the 39. As we're under 8 to play, Brooks getting that first down. Rough stuff. We need one more subscriber to 2840. We must get one more subscriber. At least make this game decent. 24-4. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, Dallas, in my crock pot, I made some pulled pork with some potatoes and onions. I forgot the carrots. I'm going to have to get some carrots and add them add them in later. But the crock pot's done, so after this game, I'm going to put it away, and that'll be my dinner tomorrow. Put some pork chops in there for some pulled pork action. Pull it apart, baby. So the crock pot is going. So that's the highlight of today. We got some tasty food for tomorrow. I'll throw it in the fridge tonight because it's done going. It's just I just turned the crock pot off. We'll put it away. Save it for tomorrow. Most excellent. Yep. Here we go. 1st and 10. Screen pass. Squeezing on through. Gets to the 44 for a gain of 5. Choquette on the play. I forgot the carrots. When I went shopping the other day, I forgot the carrots. Now you want carrots with wings. Yeah, I'm going to have to pick up a few carrots, slice them up, and throw them in there. Oh, I was like, what is this missing? What is this missing when I'm making it? And then I'm like, I didn't even think of what it was. And then halfway while I'm cooking, I'm like, the carrots, you idiots. So it's like pork, potatoes, and onions. Spiced up all nice. But no carrots. Stupid. Throwing it deep and like 8 yards. Way out of bounds. Flag on the play. Wings. I want some ice cream. That's what I'm in the mood for. But I gotta pack my stuff and head to my sister's. Pass interference. 1st down for the Stamps. Boom. So 6:44 on the clock, but it's a 3-score game. A 3-touchdown game, to be specific. 20 points. All right, so let's end the poll. The winner is the index card, the sugar packet. 2nd place, not going to cut it. Index card. So the winners of the random objects so far: number 2 pencil, paperclip, candy cane, duct tape, toothpick, random key, and index card. We got one more, and then we'll do the battle of the final 8. And then we'll go top two. And then have them all face each other for the one big winner. We need less than 100 views to get to 1,000. Hopefully we get there, people. But this is not good. 28 points here in the 4th combined. And slant over the middle. Hits his man for about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6er. Genesis. Not Genesis. He plays no games. Get a McFlurry on the way. McFlurry. Index card at 35%. Sugar packet 25. Random Charger 20. Coastal last place at 18. Down the sideline to the 30. Does Jones bring it in? Bang! 1st down. Come on, Walker. Bring him back. Bring him back, Walker. Bring him back. Just kidding. It's not going to happen. Bad news. A lot of school objects are the randos. I need different randos. I'm trying to think of random little items. Hits his man, slanting over the middle. Makes the grab, breaks the tackle for a touchdown. Rhymes. Finally a touchdown for the Stamps. 24-10. Spazzing out over here. Slanting over the middle. Intermediate slant to the house. Rhymes in the end zone. Extra point will bring it back to a 13-point game. Extra point. That's 7. 24-11. All right, so they still have a chance with 5:49 left. Looking slim. Need a stop, a touchdown, a stop, and a touchdown to win the game. So there is hope, but it's just a teeny sugar packet worth of hope. We got the Bombers and the Argos tomorrow night on Friday Night Football. And then on Saturday, we're doing the Hall of Fame enshrinement ceremony. We're going to watch that at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. And that's going to be on for 2 hours, leading us into the Ticats and the Elks game at 3 o'clock Eastern. And then we have the Alouettes and the Rough Riders on Saturday evening. I think that one is 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Eastern. 1 to 4. Yeah, 7 o'clock Eastern. Yep. And then over to the Fat Lady Sings. Hold on, Raider. We got a game. Kind of. The over might come into play, though. If the Stamps can come back. If they score 2 touchdowns, it'll be 25. Still be 49. Still should be under. If the Stamps can get 2 touchdowns with 2 extra points, they would win by 1. Score-a-gummy, score-a-gummy. What is the score of that Hall of Fame game? I think there was at the beginning of the third quarter. Well, towards the end of the third quarter, probably. They got to be nearing the end of the third. I saw before that Trey Lance threw a touchdown to Disley. And then Vidal, the second-year running back for the Chargers, got a touchdown. I don't know who scored the Lions touchdown, though. So those are the 2 touchdowns by the Chargers. But it was 14-7, maybe it was 21-7. So I only saw the first half stuff. 24-11, Redblacks. Stamps into 2 and out. Or stop. Returning past the 20, 25 to the 30-yard line. Left to right goes the Redblacks. All right. They need a stop. Redblacks going to run it. Stuff stand back. Force Brown to throw it. And sack him. 24-7. Thank you, McCool. 24-7. All Chargers. I did put the post up there on how you guys thought Trey Lance is going to do. And I'm shocked. A lot of you still think he's got potential to be a starting quarterback. Like 30 to 35% of you were saying he's still got potential. Instead of, a third quarterback roaming around the NFL or possibly going to the UFL or the CFL. Still got hopes as an NFL starter. Runs it up top and gobbled up. No gain. 2nd and 10. Maybe he gets a yard. Maybe it's 2nd and 9. Plenty of time. The Stamps call timeout. 5:21, didn't they? Walker 20 for 33, 273 through the air, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. The Redblacks have 1 timeout left, and now the Stamps have 1 left. Yep. They did call a timeout. 5:24 on the clock, people. 5:24. All right, from the 31, 2nd and 9er. Come on, play some good defense. And screen pass set up, throwing it into the ground. Well covered by the Stamps. Nothing there. He fakes one way. Tried the screen pass up top. Denied. A flag down. A flag coming down. What? Screen pass was there illegal man downfield, perhaps? Currently eating chicken gizzards and french fries. Chicken gizzards. Chicken gizzards? Illegal contact downfield by the Stamps. Oh no. Automatic first down for the Redblacks. Penalties. Turnovers. Lack of 12 penalties, 113 yards for the Stamps. They don't deserve this game at all. 4 for 45 for the Redblacks. Wow. This is just undisciplined, terrible game for the Stamps. Holding, they had a possible touchdown because he returned it for a touchdown. Oh, man. So many gifted first downs. Throwing the ball away. Disaster. Down by 13. There's still a chance, but that 2-and-out would have been nice. But here we are at 5:20 left. 1st and 10 for the Redblacks. Chicken gizzards. Why don't you go some chicken feet, too? Oh, PJ Walker made the baby cry. Tried to give him a little bottle, and then he dropped it on the floor like an idiot. Runs in the middle, gets a twofer. 2nd and 8 for the Redblacks. Maybe 3 yards, 2nd and 7. The Stamps suck without VA. It's true. It is true. Yep, we still need one more subscriber in the final 5 minutes to hit our goal. So close, so close, so close.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
4.5 left in regulation time. Stamps are crumbling all day. Takes a snap, looking. Rolling to the outside. Brown on the run. Throws it. It's his man. 1st down at the 45. Flag down. Maybe a push-off or possibly a hold. But flag in the secondary. It's a 1st down at the moment for the Redblacks. Lewis on the catch. Illegal contact on the defense. Declined. Over 100 yards for Lewis. And that is the Stamps. They are stumped. Stumped, stymied, shellacked, whatever you want to call it. It is horrendous. Horrendous. Abysmal performance for the Stampeders. All right. 4 minutes left. Need a stop. Need a turnover. Fluke fumble. Something to have a chance. Runs it up the middle. Gets about 2. And a flag coming down from the sky. And a helmet ripped off for the Stamps. So maybe it's on the Redblacks, you would think. Hands to the face. Repeat 1st down on the illegal block. Losing against the Redblacks, unacceptable. I agree. It's going to be twice this year. Twice so far. Mr. Grumpy Face. Mr. Grumpy Face will love this Canadian crap. I love this Canadian crap. Oh, man. All right, here we go. 1st and 20, backed up to the 50. Yeah, they can't even let up any points either. As they're down by 13, running it down low, trying to break a tackle, gets 1 to the 49. As we're approaching the 3-minute warning, the Stamps might call a timeout now. Not calling it. Time's winding down. They can't let up a field goal because then it'd be a 3-score game. Now it'd be 16. But that, yeah, can't have that either. You need to be 13, 2 touchdowns for a possible win. No overtime. No, there won't be overtime. There won't be overtime. It should be Redblacks winning regulation. Maybe the Stamps find a way to get 1 touchdown. I don't see 2 coming. And throwing it up top. Hits his man to the 40. And brought down to 37. They will have a field goal attempt that wasn't around the helmet. He wants a penalty. Not going to get it. Addison on the catch. Sub it up. You got to sub it up. You got to sub it up. Don't you know, sub it up. You got to sub it up. With a 3-minute warning there, Bartholomew. 3-minute warning. Not looking pretty. Stamps playing like hot garbage. A big steaming pile of hot garbage. 3-minute warning. What do we got? 2:49 left. Hall of Fame game is a blowout. It is preseason. So, You got to see how Troy Lance does. You know, the backups. Vidal, see how he did. He did have a touchdown. Disley had a touchdown. You know, you got to see how little individuals do. They're just testing things up. They're getting them some action. The scores, the points are made up. No, what is it? The score is made up, and the points don't matter. That's like preseason. It's like, whose line is it anyway? Don't you know? If we get one more, but we are one away. At least it's the last matchup of the season. No more. They only play them twice. Yep. That's it. They're going to go 0-2 against these bad boys, pile. Yeah. 2 losses to the Redblacks. That's embarrassing. The Sports Nation in the building. Yep. Argonauts Bombers tomorrow. Ticats and Elks on Saturday, followed by the Riders and Alouettes. Bam. USN in the building. La 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 la. And field goal! Wide right! Come on, return this for a touchdown. Returns to the end zone, the 5, only gets to the 8. There goes that. So no points for them. 2:15 on the clock. Man, oh man. Rough stuff. We got over 500 views on the vertical. And let's see. What do we got on the horizontal? 982. Almost at the 1K mark. We should be able to get 18 more views before the end of the game. Let's go, football fans. Football fam. Invite your friends. Let's go. Uno mas, people. One more sub in the final 2:15. All right, at the 9er, right to left. A lot of work to do. Walker over the middle. Hits his man to the rhymes. Drops it. Incomplete at the 28. Of course. It is just about game, set, match. Wide open on the little post over the middle. Soft defense was letting him have it, but he can't make the catch. Womp womp. Womp womp. 2nd and 10. Walker going up top. Hits his man. And also drops it. Did he make the grab? Nope. Incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Gotta go for it. 3rd and 10. 2 droppers. He would have got about 8 yards on that reception. But he can't bring that one down either. Zoinks. Let's go, Stamps. It's done, Raider. It's done. PJ Walker's bad. Those throws are on the money, but the receivers dropped them. But yeah, he 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions today. They can't hack it with Walker. Hey, we hit our goal, 28-40. Thank you. Rhino Nation takes the snap on 3rd and 10. Pressure! And sacked at the 1. Oh, man. Turnover down to the 1-yard line, and the Redblacks will pound it in for the win. $1.56 on the clock. It's over, Rock. Man, 3rd and 10 takes a huge sack. 1st and goal for the Redblacks. Thanks for coming out. Stamps are trashing it up today. Getting thrashed and trashed. Rough stuff, people. Rough stuff. 4 turnovers on the day of the Stamps. That one at the end doesn't really matter. They had to go for it. But the 3 picks were awful. Awful. Can't have it. Can't do it. 11 points. And they're just going to pound this in with a touchdown. Little sneak up the middle. And sneaks it into the end zone. No signal yet. And they're saying touchdown. Touchdown for the Redblacks. Spreading it on. Dustin Crum, where you at, Vince? Oh, there's Sam with the game overs. Where's David Perez? He was right. Right when this game started, he said game over. Most unfortunate turnover. But yeah, luckily it wasn't a safety, but actually they would have let up less points if they got a safety, because then they would have kicked it off and Crum wouldn't have ran it in for a touchdown. What's up? Welcome back there, USN. And extra point coming, 31-11. 20-point victory. This wasn't a loss, says Raider. This was a beatdown. Thank you, Chuck the Puppy, dropping the 31-11 beatdown of the Stamps. Rough stuff. Rough stuff. I do like the Redblacks axe that they got there. The Red Axe. This was way worse than expected. I thought it was going to come down to a field goal. 3 or 4 points, but Stamps are just so bad. Their defense has gone downhill the last 2 weeks. They looked straight up bad the last 2 weeks after being so dominant at the beginning of the season. Hooker is not that great. Yeah, it's a waste of money. Good luck, good luck, good luck, USN. You got this. Big win for the Redblacks. They're going to 2-6. Only wins against the Stamps. This terrible Redblacks team from Ottawa. And the Stamps dropping to 5-3. Only 2 games above 500. That one stings. Stings, I tell you. 27-7. Chargers beating down the Lions as well. Go home, PJ Walker. Where's the game over, Perez? Let's see him. End of a preseason, just keeping players healthy. Yes, give them a little game time and keep them healthy. The return out to the 48-yard line. Good return there by Horton. Or was that Baldwin on the return instead of Horton? Might have been. 27-7, Chargers beating them down. Yep. But it's just really to check out the new players, how they sync up, how they do in their little bit of action. But Trey Lance getting a start for the Chargers is all you got to know about preseason. All you got to know. All right, people, make sure you smash that like button before you run away. I will do a redirect in a few moments once this game is officially in the books. Throwing it down low, incomplete. Too low for Jones. 2nd and 10. Not pretty, people. Not pretty. There's all the little monthly member emojis. If you're becoming a monthly member, you could use all the little Sasquatch, rhinos, more Sasquatch, more rhinos, and phoenixes. We hit 60. Let's go. That's the only highlight of the day. Pressure and throws it away. Incomplete as he's getting wrapped up with $1:37 on the clock. Man, oh man. So it'll be 3rd and 10, and the Stamps will probably just punt this away. 60. Yeah. Thank you, Rhino Nation. What up, Grant? Good to see you. Glad to have you back, man. Glad to have you back there, Grant. Oh, Walker just throws it at Malden and it just bounces off his chest. He wasn't even ready for it. He's like, it's over. That would have been a pick six right there. Ridiculous. It's sad times for the Stamps there, Grant. Sad times. All right, we are 160 subscribers away from 3,000. Got to get there by September 4th. Punts it away for the Stamps. 90 seconds left. Returning it from the 8, Pimpleton. Juking, can't go anywhere. Out of bounds at 11. It gets slammed down. Might get a late flag. They're not going to throw it. Man, PJ Walker. I thought he would be able to hold his own in the CFL. He can't do a darn thing. Man, we need Vernon back. We need some VA action. Every time you tune in, the Stamps lay an egg. They're dropping to 5-3, my man. Dropping to 5-3. Game over, says Perez. You were right from the beginning. It was over. The Perez knew. All right, from the 12, the Redblacks just got to wind down the clock. Runs it up top. Gets to the 15. 3 on the carry for stand back. Game over. The Rising Rhino. What's going on, Snowman? Welcome in, Snowman. Welcome in. What is happening? I only have one more day of watching your show tomorrow morning. And then I won't be able to watch anymore. I'll be at work every morning. One more day of hanging out in the morning with Snowman. CFL is not easy to play. Football is a hard game. It is a very hard game to play. And especially very hard to play quarterback. One of the hardest jobs in the world. And runs it up the middle. Gets a first down. Thanks for coming out. Under a minute to play. Done, and done. The Stamps suck, Rhino. Yep, they were horrendous today, Simone. Horrendous, Simone. And got a couple more plays before officially donezo. But we'll be back tomorrow for the Argos and Blue Bombers. 8:30 Eastern Time. And then we got 2 games on Saturday. Elks, Ticats, Alouettes, and Rough Riders. And we got the Hall of Fame enshrinement, 1 o'clock Eastern, to start our day to talk football, talk Hall of Fame, and have a good time watching that event. And runs it up the middle for a gain of 5. Had I known that football was my niche for my channel, it is mainly the only sport that I really, really care about. I mean, I pay attention to basketball a bit and hockey a bit, but nothing like football. I am so involved in the CFL, the NFL, UFL, and this year I just started covering the European League of Football. Football is my sport. I love this game. I enjoy basketball a little bit and hockey a bunch. Baseball is like down and out on my list. WNBA is okay. I like tennis, but those times don't match up with my schedule. The majors, but it's all football all day for me. Football is the way of life for me. Am I covering the rest of the CFL? Already answered. That's right. Answered indeed. And, I'm an Avs fan. I'll be covering a little bit of the Avalanche when it fits into my schedule. A lot on Tuesday, Wednesday nights, I believe, if things go well. And Nuggets. I think I'm going to get the altitude package, but might not get it the first month because October is going to be November is going to be hard to cover hockey and basketball. But we'll see. I might be able to cover a bunch. There might only be 3 games I can cover in October, and then I might be able to cover like 6 or so in November. So I don't know if I'm going to get October, but I think I can get November. But I got to see with my tutoring schedule, though. That's going to be set up in the next week and a half on Tuesday, Wednesday nights. All right, 10 seconds left. One more play. Runs it up the middle for about 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1. Let's go Stars. Tuck the puppy, a Stars fan. Taking out my Avalanche. Silly Stars. I do like Rantanen over there, though. That guy's a beast. A beast. Yeah, so Avalanche is the way. I should cover the Flames, too. Calgary Flames, but no. I'm going to go Avalanche. And they got to run one more play, and it's done. Done, done, and done. All right, stick around for the redirect. We shall redirect you over to Dr. Delay. Go Redblacks, says the Chomas. And McCool, boo, the Avs. Boo, says McCool. All right, football all day, all week, all year. This is what we do. Football till February. And you guys got to remember, it's as simple as this. Stop talking, start doing. That's it. That's all she wrote. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Enjoy the delay. I'll send you over there right now. Appreciate the love, support, all the subs. You guys are great. Stick around for the redirect. We hit 1,000 views. Cool, cool, cool. I'll see you over there with the